Ozzy Osbourne says Black Sabbath are unfinished, would jump at the chance to reunite with Bill Ward. Josh O'Connor and Kaylee Sweeney joined Daniel Craig in Rian Johnson's Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery. Netflix to become new home of WWE Raw beginning 2025.
Call of Duty trailer hints Saddam Hussein as the main antagonist in Black Ops 6. Valve confirms your Steam account cannot be transferred to anyone after you die. John Cena daily drives a Honda Civic Type R.
Gran Turismo 7 Update 1.48 now available. Volvo returns, 5 new cars, new extra menu, and new engine swaps. Upcoming Assassin's Creed game attacked as woke over Black Samurai protagonist, but it's based on a real Black warrior. Former Forza Horizon developers partner with Amazon to create new open-world driving game.
Reportedly, Sean Diddy Combs was jealous of the Notorious B.I.G.'s friendship with Tupac Shakur, who had no respect for Mogul. Kerbal Space Program 2 team to be laid off in June, says senior manager. Microsoft cancelled Killer Instinct Tournament so people wouldn't think a sequel was coming.
Sarah Silverman says she stopped doing arrogant ignorant because Trump embodies that completely. Lucasfilm boss Kathleen Kennedy says a lot of women in Star Wars struggle with fan attacks because of the fan base being so male-dominated. Richard Dreyfuss comments about women, LGBTQ plus people and diversity lead venue to apologize.
Knives Out 3. George Miller has another Mad Max movie all planned out, if Furious it does well enough. Just Cause movie in the works from Blue Beetle director, Universal.
After his meeting with Mark Zuckerberg, Javier Milei shared the avatars that Meta designed for him and his sister Kaina. TikTok, ByteDance reject reports they are caving into U.S. divestment pressure, putting up a fight against Biden order. In TV ratings, 17M plus viewers watch Trump guilty verdict coverage. Broadcasters Group rescinds De Niro award over Trump courthouse presser. Dinesh D'Souza election fraud film, book, 2,000 mules pulled after defamation suit. Madonna fan files lawsuit accusing her of exposing concertgoers to pornography without warning at shows. Jennifer Lopez cancels summer tour. Mike Tyson's medical scare postpones his boxing match with Jake Paul.
Giancarlo Esposito joins Captain America 4 in mysterious villain role. Beastie Boys announce 30th anniversary. Ill Communication vinyl reissue. 3 Body Problem to end with season 3 on Netflix.
Cockroaches wouldn't exist without humans help them become one of the world's worst pests, according to a new study. Climate change is moving tree populations away from the soil fungi that sustain them. New method for modeling free-ranging animal populations finds macaque numbers smaller than expected. Astronomers discover first magnetic star outside Milky Way. Extreme heat to stifle construction, U.S. economy, Fed study shows.
And disrupts the gut microbiome and blocks memory in aquatic snails, study finds. Orchids feed their young through underground fungal connections.
China Liujiang man skeleton, originally believed to be more than 200,000 years old, was probably far younger. New vestiges of the first life on Earth discovered in Saudi Arabia.
China finds poor data storage leads to waste, as AI, satellites, and self-driving cars generate masses of bytes. Satellite data study shows 1.18 billion people are energy poor, finding no evidence of electricity usage from space. Scientists discover virus-like nanoparticles control the multicellular organization and reproduction of host bacteria. Offspring care extends lifespan of mother spider. Almost 80 years after it was discovered, rare earth element promethium's properties revealed.
Normie dumps 99% as attacker calls meme coins tax contract a copy-paste job. Moroccan cybercrime group steals up to $100,000 daily through gift card fraud. Bitcoin ETFs hold over 1 million BTC, approaching 5% of total supply.
Ripple donates another $25 million to crypto super PAC Fairshake. Crypto exchange Gemini returns $2.2 billion to users after pausing withdrawals 18 months ago. PayPal's PYUSD stablecoin deploys Solana because of high throughput and low fees.
Cathie Wood of ARK Invest believes Ethereum ETF approval linked to US politics. Sees likelihood of a Solana ETF as well. US Treasury isn't trying to ban crypto mixers, top official says. Ethereum ETF June launch legit possibility, as BlackRock files S1.
In the U.S., disbarred attorney David Cagle pleads guilty to promoting $9.5 million cryptocurrency Ponzi scheme. China hands rare death sentence to former senior banker for taking $151 million in bribes. Former FTX exec Ryan Salami sentenced to 7.5 years in prison.
Europol shuts down malware dropper ring, linked to at least $75 million in stolen crypto. Convicted FTX exec Ryan Salami may serve shorter sentence because of substance abuse. Franklin Templeton files updated S1 form for its Ethereum ETF, discloses 0.19% fee.
Buyers $100 million stake in Jihan Wu's BTC mining firm Bitdeer. Matter Labs zero knowledge trademark bid sparks industry backlash.
Over $300 million in Bitcoin stolen from Japanese exchange DMM Bitcoin. Binance founder CZ begins 4 months prison sentence as the country's richest inmate. 1 month ago, former Binance CEO sentenced to 4 months in U.S. prison for money laundering violations. Apple partnership rumor causes JASMY altcoin to rise by 20%. Biden rejects legislation allowing banks to possess cryptocurrencies, and industry pundits disappointed as President Biden vetoes pro-crypto resolution that would have eliminated controversial SEC policy. Cathie Wood's ARK Invest drops plans to issue Ethereum ETF. Singapore's largest bank, DBS, holds $650 million in Ether.
Biden reveals Israel's proposal for Gaza ceasefire, Hamas positive. Israel confirms its forces are in central Rafah and expanding offensive in the southern Gaza city.
6 NATO countries plan drone war to defend borders with Russia. Russia's most modern tank suffers disco head glitch while under fire. Reportedly, Russia is producing artillery shells around 3 times faster than Ukraine's Western allies, and for about a quarter of the cost.
In Israel, Knesset to hold preliminary vote designating UNRWA a terror organization. Recently, Italy to resume funding UNRWA, pledges $38 million aid package for Palestinians. Israel raises the tone against Spain. We will harm whoever harms us. The days of the Inquisition are over.
Japan, South Korea, China to pursue North Korea denuclearization, announces Kishida, and North Korea condemns denuclearization discussion at South Korea, Japan and China summit. China calls on Japan and South Korea to reject protectionism in trilateral summit, and China, Japan, South Korea vow to work together to keep supply chains stable.
Sweden okays Ukraine use of Swedish weapons to strike deep into Russia. Nearly a month ago, in Norway, PST has uncovered Russian intelligence activities in Vestland. Spain to send Patriot missiles, Leopard tanks to Ukraine in $1.23 billion package, as Spain to give Ukraine €1 billion in military aid and decade-long defense deal. NATO Parliamentary Assembly supports Ukraine's right to hit targets inside Russia using Western arms. EU countries hope to agree Ukraine-Moldova negotiation frameworks next week, as EU aims to start Ukraine membership negotiations by end of June. Bosnian Serbs withdraw draft law targeting NGOs, as Bosnian Serbs withdraw proposed foreign agent law. Hungary's foreign minister visits Belarus despite EU sanctions, talks about expanding ties.
Macron urges Abbas to reform Palestinian Authority with prospect of recognition. War against Hamas will last, at least, until end of 2024, says Israeli security chief. She pledges deeper China ties with Arab states, pushes two-state solution for Gaza peace.
Black passengers sue American Airlines, alleging they were thrown off a plane because of false body odor complaint. In Spain, the Supreme Court confirms that not using a condom without consent is a sexual crime.
Ukraine used Storm Shadow missiles to attack Russia with London's permission, as announced by an official. Top Biden aides signal openness to letting Ukraine strike Russia with U.S. weapons. Finland, Canada, Poland don't prohibit Ukraine from striking targets in Russia with their weapons, and Portugal becomes first NATO country to cross Russian red line, hits key radar with AR-3 drone, announced by IAF expert.
Exploitation materials. Russian disinformation sites linked to former Florida deputy sheriff. Research finds